We're going to have a look at some rowing exercises now. Basically what we're going to do is look for the muscles in the back that control the shoulder girdle, which also influence the cervical spine. One of the most common things that we come across are people with neck pain, upper tract problems, the long and weak through the back, the short and tight in the neck. They're always complaining about some sort of pain in the neck. One of the first things they do is they get someone to rub their traps. What happens? The traps become longer and weaker, the head moves even further forward than it was before. You are just perpetuating the problem. If I just get Dave to turn slightly, Dave, push your head forward for me. This is where a lot of people spend most of their lives. They're looking down at their computers, they're looking down at their kids, they're reading, they're driving their car. When I first met Dave, he spent a lot of his time in this kind of position here. Now Dave, if I can get you to bring your head back and your chin in and find a nice upright, neutral posture. When you're exercising, this is what we're looking for. Okay, it'll feel a little weird at first to be in this position because you'll feel like you're drawing your head in too far. What it is your head is already sitting too far forward. A simple action like this, of holding yourself in an upright posture, will make a world of difference to neck pain and upper shoulder pain. So Dave, if I can take the cable into a split stance, which is one of our stepping pattern positions. What we're going to be looking for is an upright posture. We're going to bend the back knee slightly more, we're going to bring the head back and the chin in. And we're going to find an upright posture. The ear, the shoulder and the hip are all in line. The next thing we're going to look for is movement in the shoulder girdle. We want his shoulder blade to move back as he bends his elbow. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, increase the transverse abdominal tension, bring the shoulder back and keep the elbow in close to the body. The muscles we're looking for are below the shoulder blade, okay? Lower trapezius and latissimus dorsi. Take a breath in as the hand goes forward and breathe out as the hand comes back. Then what we do is we integrate the obliques, so his body is going from the lat and the shoulder blade into the muscles on the side of the lower torso. The next thing we do is we take this movement and we add a lunge. So as this is becoming more and more complex, Dave's system, his neurological system, is being overloaded. Take a breath in as the arm comes forward. As you breathe out, bend your knee and pull on the cable. So we've got a single arm cable row with rotation and a lunge. That's quite a complex movement. You'd be looking at a reasonable period of time, maybe 6 to 12 months before you'd be executing movements like this. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down into the lunge, leave the arm long. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're coming up into a knee tuck with a single arm cable row. This is an extremely advanced exercise. I wouldn't suggest you try this straight away. Trying to maintain a neutral cervical while going into flexion, extension and rotation is probably the most challenging thing that you will do in the gym. And